Good morning. I do not work at a fast food restaurant, but this is hopefully going to be a fast video. In order for me to get to work on time, I thought I would start the video before I get ready and have it baking and then come back to it. So today, Starbucks copycat lemon loaf. Who doesn't like some lemon bread? I mean, really. Okay, so, and who doesn't like Starbucks? I mean, like, if I could get Starbucks right now, yay. Anyways, my friend Heidi posted it, and then she just liked it this morning, and I'm like, I forgot. So it looks pretty simple. Excuse me. I need to whisk together, which I never do. So in a separate bowl, beat together the butter, which is a half a cup, which is 1 stick, softened butter, and you don't want to use margarine because that's gross. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I ever use margarine for. I use margarine for no-bake cookies because it calls for that, and that's what it uses, and that's whatever, and it's good. But that's about it. 3 eggs. All right, I gotta think. No, do not do that. Okay, so in a separate bowl, beat the butter and sugar until fluffy. So 1 stick of butter, and the sugar is, how much sugar? And I'm not doubling. I feel like I'm gonna scoot this back. I don't want to scoot it back too much. You might see a little more than you want. 1 cup of sugar. I gotta focus here because I'm on a time crunch. Cannot be late to work. I mean, just for baking bread. That's not good. Now you have to do this for 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be back. Okay. Might I suggest you use a stand-up mixer because it's been 1 minute and I'm about done, okay? Even with the cake mixes, it's 2. But seriously, my arm's hurting. So I have 2 more minutes, but I won't bore you. Our 3 minutes has come to an end, so yay! All right, in a separate, oh, I'm sorry. So mix in 1 egg at a time. Of course they want me to do 1 egg at a time. When I was prepared today to do all of them at the same time, I cracked them all in the same bowl so they'd be all ready. Yeah, of course. Well, that's why, kids, you read before you start doing stuff. That's why it's important to read and reread. A good reader rereads and reads. I tell my kids that all the time, my students. And did I do that? No. All right, so there's 1. Seriously, my arm, I feel like it's getting a workout here. There we go. Definitely use your stand-up mixer if you have one. And truly, if I had time, I would have probably did this batch 4 times because I feel like it's going to be such a good bread that I'm going to need 4 loaves. However, I'm making them into smaller loaves, so we'll at least get 2. All right, so now we are doing this at 1 time. I did that. And I'm going to mix in the vanilla, which is 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and lemon. So I feel like I have hair in my eye, which isn't a good thing when you're making bread for someone else to try. Oh, okay. There we go. Aren't these the cutest little Mickey Mouse little thingies? I swear they have them on the shelf and then they're like, hey, you need me at your house. You have like a million things, but you need me. I'm like, all right, I'll take you home. Whatever. Yeah, I kind of do that. Talk to the stuff. All right. So what I'm doing, instead of having lemon zest, because I don't like those particles. I'm weird on that. I am going to do lemon extract, which I'm not even doing lemon extract. I'm doing lemon oil, and I think it'll be okay. So, you know, it's a learning curve here. Oh, it smells so good. It's so lemony. It smells like summer. Okay, and then lemon juice. How much lemon juice? 2 tablespoons. Well, goodness sakes. Let's hope I have enough. No, I have another one in there. Really never measure over your stuff. Truly, it's not a good thing. All right, mix it up. Here we go. It smells so good. If you like lemon, this is so good. All right, let me read on while we talk, or not talk. Mix the mixture on low. Well, good, I had it on low. Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay. We'll see if it has to be this precise. This might be a no good video. We'll see. All right, so I already did my sugar. I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm not doing it like they say. You can. I'm not. I'm putting everything in. So that's just how I do things. And if it doesn't turn out, it just doesn't turn out. So I think it's because it'll be fluffier. All right, okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Half teaspoon of baking powder, not soda. We will be using soda, but half teaspoon of baking powder. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get a separate bowl. I don't usually do this. This will be the first time I'm doing separate stuff because I don't typically do it. But I wonder if it's because it needs to be. And sometimes, you know what, it just needs to be. And I get that. So, all right, so what is it? A half teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm a little nervous, like time-wise. I'm doing them separate, or 2 different little loaves, so it shouldn't take as long. How much salt? 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 1 1/2 cup of flour. And I'm using, instead of buttermilk, I'm using sour cream. And you can do that. It's okay. It says you can. And I'm like, you know what? We're not going to be using that sour cream. We opened it. It'll be okay. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is whisk this together, which is what you're supposed to do at first, but I was not going to do it. But I was going to be a rebel, but I don't think I'm going to be. So, all right. So what it wants you to do is mix half of it in here. So I'm going to mix half, and I'm going to be on low. And then, I got such a mess. Someone did call me a messy baker. I'm like, kind of am, I guess. All right. And then half the buttermilk. Well, the buttermilk is a 1/3 cup, right? A 1/3 cup. So let's put our 1/3 cup. So I can figure out what a half is. I so don't want to measure. However, oh, isn't that pretty? So cute. Oh, you can't see it. It looks so cute, swirly. All right. There we go. Let me get a spoon. So we're going to put half, because that's what they said. I mean, it didn't say, but that's what it wants. And you know what? You made up the recipe. I guess I can follow it, right? So mix low, half, and then the other half, which is the other half of the flour. Loud morning. Nobody's here, so I can be as loud as I want. Of course, as soon as this video goes off, Walker Hayes is coming on. Loud as loud can be. Because no one's here, and no one is here to complain how loud or what song choices I have. So, yay for me. I mean, the dogs, but they love me, so they don't care. All right, so this is going in. Seriously, for 1 or 2 loaves of little bread, it's quite the mess. That's okay. I'm blaming it on the bread. I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying it's the bread. Tomorrow I have to be to school early. So I thought I better do it today. All right, what does it say? All right, and I think we're good. I'm gonna do this to get it off. It says bake for 60 minutes. I don't think it's going to need that. I pray it doesn't need that, because that would not be good. All right, so here we go. Now this said 1 loaf. I'm a 4x8. I'm putting it in the little ones. And I always put 3 scoops in each loaf pan. There's one, and it's at 350. I kind of did good helpings. So we might get a little bit of a dud on one just because, that's okay. So I think if you doubled the batch, you'd probably get, well, I don't know. Well, actually, it's pretty good. Maybe it doesn't, well, it has to rise because it has salt and soda and powder, or baking powder and baking soda. So I'm just going to fill these in. Hopefully they don't overflow. But if they do, they're going to be good overflowing. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. So this one makes 3 little, just making sure. Can't see anything. No one wants that shock in the morning, right? Especially me. All right. I'm gonna kind of make them look halfway decent because that's what's going to be your focal point at the top. You're going to put your glaze on them. People are going to be looking at the tops and eating them. So just kind of smooth them around a bit. Make them look halfway decent, nice. They smell so summery. And we're done. We're going to bake those and I'll be back and hopefully ready. Did I mention that we get to dress down on Tuesdays? I love Tuesdays. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make the, like, and now I feel stressed. Lemon icing. So 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So like that. While these are still baking, I put it in for 20 minutes. Did not beat the timer. Apparently it takes me longer than 20 minutes to get ready. Not good to know. Well, I mean, kind of good to know that maybe that's my problem. Anyways, and then 1 tablespoon of milk. So I'm going to get some milk out. Mix. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take these to school today because I don't think they're going to be ready. And it just says do at whatever consistency you like. This is kind of big. Let's get a smaller one. Okay, I'll get my baby one. Tiny. Okay, so I put them in for 20 minutes at 350. They were not quite ready. So I put them back in for 6. I shall check. Please be ready, please be ready, please be ready. Okay. I'm gonna check them. I don't think they're ready. For real. Okay, so I know I look like, I mean, it was the summer over the weekend, but, no, they're not ready. It was the summer over the weekend. So we did 6 and 20, so 26. We're gonna do 6 more minutes. So now we're at 32 minutes. Guess doesn't matter if it's small or big, still needs that time. I'm going to add more because it's a little thick. And I can't even, I'm gonna add lemon juice because if you like lemon, you're gonna like this. Now, what was I saying? Oh, it was the summer over the weekend, okay? And it was great and whatever. I still wore a coat because it was cold, but it was nice. Well, shoot. School yesterday was freezing. Watch it be hotter than hot. I mean, I have a black layer on, like this, and then I have the sweatshirt, and then I have this vest, because I could not get warm yesterday. So I'm prepared today, like a Girl Scout. Anyways, so I'm going to check that in a second. Please be done, please be done, please be done. Oh, I think they're done. Oh my gosh, the smell of lemon is so good. Don't feel like they're super done. I really think they need what are we at? 32 plus 4 is 36. Fun, fun. Okay, I just checked them. They're done. So, the good thing is I live 4 minutes from school. We'll be all right. However, so look at how pretty. Very nice looking. Very, very hot looking. Anyways, and then you're just gonna put the glaze on top. Typically, I would flip them out onto something. Let me see. Maybe I'll do a plate. Flip them out on a plate and put the glaze on them. You know, I should do that on a paper plate, maybe. One of them. Let's see. And then once the glaze dries, you can wrap it in cellophane. My kids are always like, Mom, you're burning your hands. I'm like, I know. Well, maybe these are just going to stay in. I don't know. Usually they just come right out. Well, the steam's coming right out. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness. Hot. Oh, these are really nice too. Hot. Okay. I'll put the glaze on. Yummy. Actually, I did make Christmas Starbucks coffee today. Okay, you just glaze the top. There you have it. Yum. Have a good day.